to our podcast. This is Unity Church of Chatsworth. Our spiritual leader, Reverend John Washington, and I am Michelle Washington, RN, pastoral nurse. A preacher arrived in a small town where he was to be the guest speaker for the local church. He needed to mail something home, but he wasn't really familiar with the town, and so he needed to get directions to the post office. He stopped a young man he saw riding by on his bicycle, and he said, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the post office?" And the young man stopped, gave him directions. The preacher thanked him, and as the young man was turning to leave, the preacher stopped him and said, young man, if you come to church this evening, I will tell you how to get to heaven." Young man stopped for a few seconds and pondered, and he turned back and he said, "No, I don't think I'll be there this evening." "Why not?" the preacher said. The young man replied, "Because you don't even know how to get to the post office."
May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord. Paraphrasing from the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 7. And with all of your getting, get understanding. From The Revealing Word by co-founder Charles Fillmore. There are two ways of getting understanding. One is by following the guidance of spirit that dwells within. And the other is to go blindly ahead and learn by hard experience.
Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore said unity is a link in the great educational movement inaugurated by Jesus Christ. Our objective is to discern the truth in Christianity and prove it. The truth that we teach is not new. Neither do we claim special revelations or discovery of new religious principle.
Our mother used to quote Proverbs quite frequently. That is to say, with all of your getting, get an understanding. Mm-hmm. And I remember she used to include child.
Yeah. And she would probably say, "Child."
That's right. With all of your getting.
All you're getting. Get some understanding.
Get some understanding. And so again, we start with that understanding today that Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, co-founders of Unity, began with that statement that we read earlier. And I want to say we did include to discern the truth in Christianity.
Yes, yes.
We want to discern the truth and prove it. It is not I, but the Christ within who does the work.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Have a blessed week.